Hey, this is for Mr. Kevin Jackson in regards to your 20 millimeter. In the US, we call it 1/72nd scale. They're roughly the same, and availability and this, that, and the other. I'm going to show you some of my plastics right now, in addition to the new line designs that I painted. Like any yank that can paint up like 3 boxes of Scotch Grays can't be too bad a guy, huh? Come on now. I know you guys are proud of your Scotch Grays. These are actually some of the first ones that I ever painted. So sorry if the horses are blue. I tried my best. Try and get in here and see some of these guys. These guys are not shaded or anything. I was not aware of that. He looks like he's missing some stuff there. Oh well, I'll fix him in a while. But all these plastics that I'm showing you right now are Atalery. They're very fine models. Over here we got French Light Cavalry, French Carabiniers, and French Dragoons. And the Atalery plastics are fairly rigid. They're actually really nice. Over here we got some French Hussars. I forget who they're supposed to be painted to be. And these are Atalery French infantry. And next to them those are some of the Austrians I've been painting. And those are New Line Designs, the 20 millimeter. So you can see that, next to each other, there's probably a 4 or 5 millimeter difference between the two. But I'm not really just terribly anally retentive, so it really doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm going to have thousands of these guys out there. However, I really, really like the relief that I get out of these. So I'm probably going to do just virtually everything else in metal. Over here are, I forget who these guys are, French Cuirassiers, and these two are plastic. And they're made by Atalery. They're very nice. They're very high end. And those are the very first guys I ever painted. More of the British troops there with the stovepipe. Over here is this is the first brigade of New Line Designs stuff that I painted up, and that's, I think, the fourth. I think these little guys here, as comparison from cavalry to these guys are metal cavalry, versus that's New Line Design right there. That is Atalery. So those two, other than the horses being a little smaller, height-wise, they're roughly the same. Just so that you can see a comparison. That is very weighty compared to these guys. But here in the US, I can buy a box of the Atalery for like $7, where for 12, and usually with the Atalery you're getting 18, between 16 and 18 cavalry, versus which I had to buy 4 individual sets for those guys, which I don't know what the conversion was, but I'm thinking it was like $3, basically a buck each. So I paid like $12 there. Versus if I would have bought them in plastic, it would have been roughly $7 or $8, something like that. Well, plus freight over here and everything else. But he gave me a really good discount. If you're after cost effectiveness for artillery, like I've got like tons of artillery. You get for $5. House of Campaign has you get 4 cannons with each one, and they come in boxes kind of like this, and House of Campaign Mars. It's all kind of the same thing, but you can get a lot cheap. There's quite a few websites you can go to and find 1/72nd scale plastic Napoleonics. There are tons of them out there. Most of them, Italeri and Zvezda. Zvezda are knock out of this world really good, but they are so highly detailed, I find them incredibly hard to paint, and so I really just don't buy them. They're also a little bit more expensive than Italeri, and I just really like the Italeri stuff. Now, these guys back here, these guys are made by, oh man, who is it? Hold on one second. We shall go find out.
Life is regenerate.
Hat Industries. They are the Voltigeurs, and I personally don't like these particular models because they're very flimsy. Let me see if I can open this up real quick and I'll show you. Sorry about all this movement and everything. I know that's got to be a pain in the rear. But these are very flimsy. They're it's almost like rubber. They are highly detailed. They have individual backpacks and stuff like that. They look really nice, but I find them incredibly difficult to keep paint adhered to. I'm probably not going to be painting any more of those, and those will probably hit eBay for a couple of dollars a box and just be done with it. But anyway, I hope this finds a little bit of interest for you. Have a good day, sir.